Hello everyone, welcome to Cooking Like an Artist. Right now I have water boiling with a little bit of salt and a little bit of olive oil to put my pasta in, and I cook my pasta a little bit differently. What I do is I bring the water to a boil, I put the pasta in, and then I let it return to a boil, nice rolling boil. I kind of twist it up, mix it up, make sure that the noodles are nice and loose, turn the water off, put a lid on it, pull it off of the heat, and let it sit for about 10 to 13 minutes. Usually 10 if I'm gonna do some extra stuff to it, about 8 or 10 minutes. Pull it out of the water, drain it, you know, all that good stuff, and then do my next step. So that's how I cook my pasta, because there are a lot of different ways to cook pasta, but I've found that this actually works best for me, so that's what I do. So right now I'm letting it come to a boil, the water come to a boil, then I'll place the pasta in. I'm using linguine noodles that I have broken in half. I like the linguine noodles a lot. I usually use linguine or spaghetti noodles when I make any type of pasta dish. Not a big fan of angel hair pasta. I know there are people out there that really love angel hair pasta. You can have all of mine. So I have my ingredients that I'm going to be using, my spices, garlic, smoked paprika, black pepper, basil, a little bit of rosemary, some Bragg's amino acids, olive oil, which is also in here, and I'll be sauteing my portabella mushrooms with some green peppers, some red peppers, some orange peppers, and some yellow peppers, red onion, and some chopped up organic carrots. So this is where I am with this phase of the process. The water is coming to a boil. I'm gonna put that pasta in there. I just want to make sure that it's boiling really good. So I'm gonna give it just another sec. While I do that, I'm going to start chopping up these mushrooms. And I'm gonna leave the slices kind of thick. So I'm gonna slice them up relatively thick and cut them in half, and I'll be ready to go. And now we're about to do this other one, and then I can throw my pasta into the water because it is actually boiling the way I'd like it to now. And I don't want the, oh, well, that's helpful. I don't want the water to boil completely out, so we're gonna just get this chopped up pretty quickly without chopping my finger. Be careful with knives. Have fun with food, be careful with knives. That's my motto and my mantra for today. So, okay, so we got that going. We're gonna put this on the plate over here. And now we're gonna put the pasta, where's my, all right. Into the water we go, yay, woo. And so again, I'm gonna stir, let it return to a boil, put the lid on, pull it off of the heat, and let it nice and low. Okay, we're getting a nice bubbling, rolling boil happening. So I'm just gonna let it go for another second, and then I'm gonna pull it off and let it do its thing. Alrighty, pop it, turn it off. I'm gonna let it sit there, and then I'm gonna move it off the heat, because this is a glass cooktop, so even with it off, it's still gonna continue to bubble and boil. So I'm gonna move that, and I'm going to rinse this. And get ready for my veg. Okay, so I don't know what I did to this poor mitt, but clearly I have used it quite well. So that's that. We're gonna let that sit. It is 1:36. Okay, perfect. So on to the next thing. We're going to chop veggies. And then all of those are gonna go, and you know what? I'm not gonna use this pan after all. I'm actually gonna use your pan. Sometimes you think, sometimes, and again, this is all a part of the process, you realize what you're planning for your pan is gonna require more space than you originally thought, so you just kind of modify as you go. All right, and that's what I'm doing right now. So, cut this. And okay. So we're gonna dice the peppers. Okay, I need to cut a little bit more of that off. But, and again, remember, it's okay to move fast. Just be conscious of where your fingers are at all times when you're using a knife. Because, you don't want to, I like to invest a lot of myself into my meal, but I don't really want to invest any skin. So just be careful with how you're doing. Oh, and my mind just kind of went into the mode of how I finally chop up things when I'm making my salsa or my salads, but I'm gonna chop these a little bit thicker than that. So I'm gonna add them to the portabella mushroom plate. Like so. And there we go. All right, so that's that. Yeah. My favorite pepper to eat raw is still the red. Yeah, the red's all right. Red, yellow, and orange the red, yellow, and orange peppers are my favorite flavor-wise. But I do appreciate what the green pepper brings to the table. So I definitely use it. All right, I'm just cutting a little bit of the white portion of the orange pepper out, so I just have the orange. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Oh, I thought I had more in there than that, but it's all gonna come together and work well. Okay, and I'll move it. But anyhow, we're gonna chop that up. And go in with that sweet red pepper I love so much. Coming in and taking out that. Oops. Oh, all right. Take out that. Taking out as much of it inside of that as possible. Taking all the red part. Okay. Get in there. There we go. And so again, just kind of coming in and dicing that up nicely. Oh. All right, yep, I'm trying to rush and I don't want to chop my fingers off, so I'm gonna slow it down. I will remind you, as I remind myself frequently, to, slow your roll. chop that part right there off. There we go. Back. Okay. And one more time. Get that little part off. I'm just gonna leave those other little pieces on there, whatever. Now for the yellow pepper. Pop this in the trash. I really prefer to kind of clean as I go. That way I have less to do later. Seeds out. That's it. And so, oh, there's something else that I'm gonna add when I start cooking. The mushrooms and the onions and all that stuff that I don't have on my counter that I didn't put in here. It is optional. It is something that I found I like to do, and it gives a little bit of a different kind of wow, whoa, see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I literally just cut my nail. Now the last time I did that, I did it with a box cutter and it turned out really bad. This I think is just a, let me see, I think, oh yeah, that's just a surface cut. Ooh, yep, again, this is why I say, can I get that in there? Where's my finger? Is that too close? So it's a little minor, like, surface cut there. Don't do what I just did. This is why I say, slow down, take a moment, pace yourself. As you can see, it's very easy to do, like literally. We're gonna leave that big, color it there. All right. So this is gonna be, I'm gonna finish chopping this up, and then I'm gonna check on the noodles, and then I'm going to pause this and go into a second video, I believe. Maybe even a third, we'll see. But, oops. There we go. So now, look at that. That's so pretty. We'll bring that over so you can see it. So these are my beautiful vegetables that I have all chopped up. Mushrooms, the peppers. I'm about to do onion, and I'm gonna check on the pasta and give it a nice swirl because it sticks together if you don't loosen it up. And so that is exactly what I'm doing right now, is reminding those noodles that they can be together and free at the same time. They don't have to clump up together. Yeah, we can. And there are a couple there I'm gonna have to work a little bit more with. I should have kind of did it. Yeah, there we go. All right. So yeah, so those are loosening up nicely. I'm gonna leave that in the water for just another minute, and then I'm gonna pull it out into the colander. Well, actually, I'm gonna just go ahead and do that now. When you have a tiny space, or your space is limited, shall we say, you find creative ways to do the things you need to do and store the things you need to do. Okay, shit, that's not gonna work. Yeah. Do the things you need to do. Look, Mom, one hand. So, oh shit, hello. Wait, let's not do that. move that out of the way. All right. Stay tuned for part 2.